We can back into some Coral Island. They just had the recently done. Oh, I forgot. I turned off the music for this. So sorry for everyone on YouTube land. You're gonna have no music. The music in Coral Island, while great, likes to go to sleep a lot. So we are gonna be getting back into Coral Island. They had a major update about a week ago that they added the merfolk to the game, as well as they have all of the holiday festivals through the end of fall. So they don't have the winter festivals in there. You can still play through winter. They still have the crops. They still have everything else, but they don't have that. You can also now romance the people up to 8 hearts. I believe 10 hearts is where you'd like get married or whatever. Um, but yeah, so they've got good progress there. I Okay, Reefside Farm is the one we're doing. Yeah, these are our previous playthroughs we did on the channel. Because we have been playing like every major update. But yeah. So for those who don't know Coral Island, it is a slice of lifestyle game. So think Stardew Valley, think Sunhaven, think Animal Crossing, Polya. There's dozens of them now. Um, but the gist of it is you are on this wonderful tropical paradise island. Um, and it was a major tourist town back in the day, but unfortunately, a nearby island had an oil spill, and that unfortunately did impact the environment on this island. And what that did was it polluted the natural area around the island, as well as it did ultimately, basically chase away a whole lot of the tourism. Because people don't kind of really want to go to a nice tropical beach all covered in oil. So when you arrive in town, the town's not doing so well. That like, which they say they not do well. It's like, oh, we might have to sell to this major company here. That's the one who caused the oil spill, so it could turn into like an oil town and all that. I question it considering you look at all the houses and it is like a super rich, like tropical paradise kind of thing. You're like, how would you, like, you could sell some property, man. You're a tropical paradise. Oil spill or no, you're still gonna pull some heckin' money for like the houses. I mean, other than the house we live, in is kind of a dump. But well, I mean, it's not that bad. It's fine. It was a dump when we arrived, but by and large, the other houses, you look at and going, okay, let's be real. This house in the middle of absolutely nowhere would probably be $1 million house. This house in a tropical paradise, you're talking, some of these houses would be several $1 million. And that's not even being like on a particularly expensive tropical paradise island. Like not even talking like Hawaii or something. You're just talking some random house in like the Colombian islands or whatever. It's not particularly tropical paradise though. Like some random little Bahama island or whatever. Just getting like the worst imaginable chunk of like quarter acre of the side of an unbuildable hill will cost you millions of dollars. So none of these people would be for one. Like ultimately, if the town was in a financial crisis, and they're like, oh no, we have to do something. With how incredibly large these lots are and how ritzy this place is, they could just subdivide some lots. As a community get together and be like, all right, this big plot here, slice it up into 4 sections, sell it as 4 separate properties, and suddenly you've got an influx of literally millions and millions and millions of dollars that you can keep the island, like the people functioning on the island around for decades. Because right now the entire population of the island is like 30, 40 people. Alright, and I planted way too much cabbage. Which is why I'm almost out of energy at the end of each day. Alright. So let's take a look here. That's the shipping container. We already have a spare cauliflower. And I have a spare sugarcane. So let's go ahead and run over here. What was I working on? So we have craft the furnace. I need more copper for that. It's telling me that I've improved some of my ranking a little bit by healing the coral sites. Well, that's interesting. Getting merit points increases the town. Do they have a cap on that? All right. Craft a furnace. Sell bronze vegetables and bronze fruit. Heal the coral. Oh, that's his claim reward. And heal the coral sites 20. Okay. Makes me wonder if the oil company would win and take over the island. Would they rename Coral Island to Shell Island? I see what you did there. But with that said, actually I should explain that. For those who didn't see the screen I was just on, this is actually, I believe, a new screen to this update. But like the idea of what happened is because of all the problems where the museum, they had to sell everything to make things come to meet. The ocean is all polluted with the oil, and then the heritage sites are in bad disrepair, which is the equivalent of like the community center for Stardew Valley. Like for equivalent of other games, the museum in like every slice of life game that has ever existed, that same animal right there. The heritage site is similar to the community center in Stardew Valley, and there is not an equivalent of the ocean in any of the other games. That's kind of one of the things that this one does different. You know it's a crude joke. Mm-hmm. Yep. But so you see they're all F. And that's because everything fell into terrible situation. So your thing is you're trying to help bring it back up. So like I just donate a seahorse I captured to the museum to make the museum have like a little bit more going on for it. But you are basically trying to make all those individual things better. For the most part, the community center equivalent, the heritage sites, that there are things you can miss. You are looking for a daisy. I can do that. The community center thing, you can miss stuff and have to, work your way through seasons. I don't think you can miss anything in the other one so far as seasons go. Alright. So sell all that. We'll keep the flowers. Sell these. I'm not going to buy too many seeds right now. I need to watch because the seasons in this game are 28 days long. But the reason I'm going and doing this is with them asking for daisies and that, it's making me go, wait a second. They could ask for stuff at the end of the month that I could maybe not accommodate. And plus, more money. I give them 15 coins. I don't remember what the currency is called. 15 units of cash. And they give me, 45 or whatever the sale price is when it's grown. Because we're at the point now I can no longer start new cabbage. Because cabbage takes 10 days. It's the one that has the biggest payout, but is the longest growth period. So when you kind of already maximized your space, it's a good choice. Alright. So I've got that going on. We can go to the Earth Shaft and work on that. Let's do that. So we're used to growth times in our games. So weird being used to growth times in other games. Like how long they grow in general? So those are new as a thing. Like Project Zomboid, faster growing than most other stuff. Yeah, I mean, so when you look at the slice of lifestyle games, usually the grow times are like, this plant takes 4 or 5 days. Oh, hi. Waited for you, have human? Thank you. Slept much, I did after ceremony. Go see goddess, hope you have. Goom goom, talk now we will. Night of full moon, many seasons go. Giants, I did find frozen, here in cavern. Alive they are, but unable I am to free them. Powerful magic cast. Earth, water, wind, all here, but fire not here. Suspicious this is. Investigate I want. Farther in shaft, but strong barrier prevent me. Cannot enter. But you freely enter Earthshaft. I have seen. You have not, you're lying, chieftain. I have still not been in there. I literally am going there for the first time right now. Clues of why giant frozen. Must be inside. If go into shafts again, help me, will you, to investigate? If find anything, I can sense. I will come here. And for the record, most of the dialogue in this game is, like, normal English. It's just that particular character talks in their own way. People are telling me jokes about some company changing the museum into an oil storage. It's just a joke, right? Yeah, sure. And so far this game doesn't have, like in Stardew Valley, you can side with Joe Jamart, or you can side with, you know, like the town or whatever, like the community center. This does not have that as a thing that you can do in it. Like, at this time, it's, you can help the town out, or you can help the town out. Maybe that changes later. I don't know. Alright, so combat's a bit better than it used to be. Yeah, when at first version I played of this, the combat was really not good. Like, it wasn't one of those things where like, this is terrible, I hate it. It was just like, it's the typical slice of life, where, you know, the combat is passable at best. Like, that's my experience with all but like 1 or 2 slice of life games. It's like, it's okay to passable. Does this use energy? Yeah, like they added staggering, so it rewards you for being aggressive. It used to be half the time you'd hit the enemies, and then still get to use their attacks. So you had to do this like weird thing where you walk up, like get a hit or two, and then back off, which is perfectly fine for games. But like, it didn't seem like the enemies responded to you hitting them in any way. I'm hoping I can hit level floor 5. Because I hit floor 5, then the elevator will stay. Okay, it's not our Nari revealed one. What does the wing symbol do? Extra stamina for 2 hours. You give a whole lot of energy. Heck yeah. Awesome. So that was enough, because I would have run out of energy trying to go for this floor hadn't I done that. So let's kill the enemies here. Yeah, and that saves when you go through. Alright. Just burning all my energy here real fast. Cool. I was hoping we'd find a geode while we're down here. That's part of the reason I kept pushing. Alright. Okay, so we did get one of the quests we had on our list done here for that. So you can find the petrified giant. Alright. Oh. I do kind of wish it would automatically put another assignment on here. So that one we just kind of go through the healing the sites. That's kind of that. Then we'll put you on here, which deliver a daisy to Sunny. We're basically out of energy, so I can't really catch any bugs, because I think that'll take like 20 energy if we successfully catch one. But if we see any forageables, those don't take energy, so we can grab these wasabi. I didn't realize I could do that, but apparently I can. Alright. Okay, we are getting a ton of forageables. I did not expect to see that many on the way home. Alright. So one of the most direct things we'll probably do to continue things moving is just the whole upgrade thing. Alright, so we've got all the stuff here. Do we have wasabi stored here already? Alright, so we got silver quality. So one thing we can do here is just go, boom, are any of these things that need to be offered? Still the sea salt. That's fine. Slime goop is one I have to offer. You're one I need to offer. Do I have enough time to do an offering? Yeah. We can go up there and check it. And yay for fast travel. Alright. So it's 5 goop and 5 of those. Alright, so I need to get 5 goop, not just the 1. Yeah, so we still have ocean stuff to do, which was the salt. And I think a lot of these you only find in certain parts. Yeah, so this is the one you can only do one section, so you could do spring in the spring, you get that. You have your seasonal ones. The essential is just like generic stuff you have year-round. This is ocean stuff that requires exploring most of the ocean. When you go down here, it's all the different fish. I don't believe these have seasonal restrictions. I could be wrong. I believe that these are just, you know, salt, fresh, rare, whatever. And this one is a bunch of stuff like fruit, artisan goods, cooking. It's your, like, special stuff. And I have no idea what we get on this last one. I have to do another thing before we see that. I remember on the other time we played this, we did unlock that last one, like, to get to it, but we couldn't finish it. Or rather, not that we couldn't finish it, we just didn't continue to a point that was a possibility. Alright, so what we're going to do here is craft. I should be able to make a furnace. No, I still don't have enough bronze ore. That's all fine. Put the goop in there. Yeah, put those in there as well. And we will sell that and those here. Do we have someone's birthday coming up? No. No. This is the person we're romancing. And we definitely just missed her birthday. Because it's too late for me to go there and check out her house. She'll already be in bed and we won't be able to visit her. Well, let's have to make up with it with burying her alive in gifts. It's a hard life sometimes. Ah, it's good that we got daisy seeds. I was going to grab the daisies, but I must have accidentally made bouquets with them. Speaking of which... more bouquets to deal with gifting people stuff. Alright. And we'll have our character go to sleep. Start another day. Okay, so we got another level in foraging, so we can make more stuff on our property and more stamina. We got our first level in mining, so we can get more stamina. Like, that's a nice thing about taking the time to work on all those things, is every one of those gives you more max stamina. Just means you can get more done in a day. Alright. Rual Storge. Tomorrow as a town we'll be looking for volunteers to attend a tree planting festival. If you'd like to volunteer, pay us a visit between 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. We meet in the forest right behind your farm. We'll start the tree planting festival as soon as we gather enough volunteers. We sure could use the helping hand of a farmer like yourself. To our Rual Storge, it's been a while since my last letter. How are you doing there, sweetheart? I miss you every day. Ashley is giving me a hard time lately. She refused her favorite food and are out most nights. We'll take her to the vet soon. We made some Kleppens, your favorite. Apparently my favorite is Kleppens. What's a Kleppen? What are you? Coconut-coated rice ball with an explosion of sweetness inside. That sounds like the thing I want to eat the least. I'm not big on coconut. I don't have much of a sweet tooth. Rice is fine. I'll take it. Oh, I'm sure there's a whole lot of people who enjoy it. I'm just really not a big person for coconut. Like, it's fine when it's just a little bit, but when something is like the whole thing about it is coconut, it's like, okay, that's a bit much. Alright. And you can upgrade your tools. You just need to get ore. That's actually what things in boat, like every playthrough of the game, I've actually been pretty bad at. I just haven't put enough time in the mine to get the ore. Because I've usually been focused on stuff like cleaning the coral reef, dealing with the oil spill, the heritage site. Which I'm going to probably do in this one as well, because the merfolk are locked behind the cleaning the oil reef thing. Because we got to the point where it's like, hey, this is as far as you can get in this version. You know, if you'd like to get farther, you're just going to have to wait for our next big update. Which, for the record, when you go and play the game, they actually have the roadmap posted up with all of the details about... They don't have, like, dates, like, this is when this one, you know, this one's going to drop. They just have, like, ETA, like, not ETA, it's, like, to be announced. Generally speaking, they've been pretty good about having a major update every couple months. Like, it's been, like, a really, really good cadence where it's enough that if you wanted to start fresh each update and you played regularly, you probably wouldn't be too put out by it. That said, they've also been really good that when you get the update, your save file just carries forward. Usually they'll have a beta that, you know, you do have to start fresh. And then after the beta, which it's usually just a couple weeks after the beta, then they'll have, you know, the actual update, and then you just carry forward. Alright. Hey, Bushukun, how's it going? And Elizabeth, Regina, saying, I've been thinking, could basements be in Zomboid have a inside set of stairs and an outside set of stairs? Maybe. I mean, I wonder. So that's the thing. We don't really know for one thing. Just to be clear. So this is me postulating. Um, my suspicion is because the way they're doing it is they will have certain houses will be eligible to have basements in Project Zomboid, but not all of the eligible ones will. Like each run, like it'll vary run to run. Like, you know, this house in the corner, this run might not have a basement. This, like, next time it does, but it's like, you know, a root cellar kind of basement. Another time it's like, you know, more a workshop. I have a feeling you're probably not going to have much variety in the sense of positioning of the stairs, like to be outside. That's just my guess. Oh, and one of the things they also did in this update, this one is already here from the last update, but they added a bunch of slice of life stuff here where you can go around town and you just find people like either working out or they'll be dancing or singing. Taco is too busy to talk right now. All right. Yeah, probably just say hi before sleep. Love the hair. Thank you. I had to re-up it. It was for a streamathon that if we got over a certain number of raised a certain amount of money, I should say, I would offer to dye my hair, and I would let chat choose what color, and this is what we end up with. Hey, Sylvia. And yeah, Coral Island's fantastic. All right. So I'm trying to fight the desire to continue to buy ridiculous amounts of seeds to keep growing them aggressively, because I already don't have enough energy to really do all of them. So it's kind of one of those things that keep going back and forth with saying, like, okay, are you not open today? You are open today, okay, sure. But it's those things I'm like debating each time, like, oh, do I work on the coral? Do I work on this? Do I work on that? Cool, we got a gem to put in the museum. All right. But yeah, so like you look at this town that like supposedly they're in like a, you know, really struggling with the lack of tourism right now. And you just look how ridiculously nice so much of this town is. And it's just kind of like, man, you could sell a couple of lots, you'll be fine. All right, so I think we'll go down towards go down towards the need to be right with those. Go down towards the shore, dive, and clean some stuff up again. I don't know if I have the mantis. I already have the fly, that I know. All right. And that gives us some of the seafood we need. Yeah, so the way this works is there's trash all over the bottom. The good news, like, when you clear the trash, it stays cleared. I got ourselves a crab. But you're looking for these things under here that you could then use to clear the oil away. Oh, I shouldn't have eaten. The shiitake's not worth much. Alright. Yeah, so it's supposed, yeah, these. But it's kind of one of the things that since the trash stays cleared, and you can actually use the trash to get scrap, which is a material that can be useful. It kind of works out pretty well. Where you don't feel bad about, you know, running around and just clearing trash without finding stuff, because you're like, oh, well, I want that too, so it's fine. Yeah, so this will, like, do a path, it gets to someplace. And that might clear up the spot down here to the next area. And just like that, this quote-unquote oil spill, that's very clearly, like, vine root tentacle things, and definitely not oil. I mean, there might be oil on them, but the crux of the matter is definitely not oil. It is some other Cthulhu abomination going on. Like, oil's certainly not helping the problem, but it's definitely not what they think it is. But so the idea is you're trying to, wait, is that one of the clams I need? Nope. There's definitely more going on than that. Big oil's tentacles spread far and wide. Yeah. When he said some of the things these companies do is like monstrous, we were a little too literal in this case. Alright, sadly, I don't think I have, unless we happen to have already cleared the way, I don't think we're going to be able to, get this one where it needs to go, unless, like, if it goes down here where we've already cleared, it'll be good. But I only got a couple more hits on the trash worth of energy left. That's not a good start. That's it, got nothing left. And we got lucky. Yeah, so we actually have, oh, that's so nice. It's such an improvement from what it was. So it used to be you didn't have all these symbols here. You just kind of had to deal with it. They wouldn't tell you where the cave was. Like, they had a map, but you just had to kind of guess what was there. Yeah, so it's saying I've gotten 9 out of question mark of these done. But I can look at this and see that I've got 3 left in this quadrant. And my assumption is I can't see any of the other ones yet until I get there. So I'll get to that cave. I don't remember what the caves do. But that's definitely nice. There's no, like, guesswork around it. Alright, so is Lily out and about, or is she back home? Yeah, she's at home, so she's probably in bed. Okay, so we won't worry about that. Yeah, notice that's the reasons why I like this game so much, is just the sheer number of quality of life things they do in it. Okay, so that's both offered and done. and donating museum. I'm prioritizing the offerings over the museum just because it'll be much easier to handle that. All right. Okay, so we got that. So we got a couple other crabs. I thought we saw a hermit crab. It's fine. All right. And I got a bunch of kelp again. So let's grab this. Oh, I'm dumb. We grabbed the sea salt for the exact same thing. All right. Is every one of those things I finish unlock stuff for me? Whereas the museum, it's like every handful of things you do, you can get stuff unlocked for you. Oh, I don't think I have that revealed where that is. That's why that's saying there's like, why do I have this? All right, so what I can do now. Oh, that's the wrong machine. Is put that in there, and that should give us enough. Should give us enough stuff where we can upgrade some seeds to make more money. We can turn the trash into scrap. We can sell these two. Then we can have our character go to bed. All right. Okay, so we leveled up diving, so we got more max stamina, and we got a skill point. Because every 2 levels you get, you gain a skill point, which are permanent. There's a festival running today. I should consider checking it out. And that's 8 to 2 I have to get over there. Alright, so yeah, so if we go to our skill points, which are not here, that's that. If we go to our skill points, I can now choose to have a chance to harvest double kelp, 20% chance, a chance to drop rare resources, increase the chance of finding artifacts. Oh, these are all things I want and need. So, this one means I'll be able to upgrade my seeds to get better payouts faster. It'll also mean I'll be able to build sprinklers faster. So that's very tempting. The rare trash, I think dropping rare resources just like randomly will get like copper and our stuff, which is nice, but not that important to me. So I think it's between these two. The artifacts are for continuing the museum. I think I'm going for that one. Because that one, no matter what happens, that one's good. Whereas the other ones, like once I get some of the stuff, it stops adding extra benefit. Drop that off, and do we already have a carrot? Yes, we do, so I can just sell the carrots. You only need eggs to make mayo in this game? No other ingredients? I have no idea. It wouldn't surprise me. There's a couple of these games you can make mayonnaise. Like, I believe Sunhaven you can make mayonnaise. Stardew Valley you can make mayonnaise. This you can make mayonnaise. And usually it's just put an egg in the mayonnaise thing. And I think this works the same way. Even though in real life, like mayonnaise, it's egg and some other things. Like, let's say some mayonnaise is based around vinegar and all that. So you do, like, egg, vinegar, and some other stuff. I don't really know. I don't care much for mayonnaise, so I haven't really looked into the science of mayonnaise. It's mainly oil. Gotcha. And if we can raise like 12,000 coins, credits, dollars, whatever. And we have crude oil on hand, so that works nicely. Whipped egg and vinegar? Yeah, I thought it was something like that, and then, you know, a bunch of people do stuff like add pepper or add this or that, you know, like for their own individual recipes. You know, add some cayenne if you want like a spicy mayo. There's one brand called Sir Kingston that you'd eat by the spoonful. Freaking good. Yeah, I'm not a big mayonnaise person. But we've talked about it before on the channel that generally speaking, though, for me, the biggest problem is it's because almost anything you get that has mayonnaise on it, it's like, would you like some chicken with that mayonnaise? Like, you know, you get this thing and it's like literally damp. Like the whole thing is just kind of soggy with mayonnaise, and you're just like, please, please. Like, if something is very lightly done with mayonnaise, it can add to it for me. But it's never that way. It's always like, you want biblical levels of mayonnaise on this, right? It's like, no, I really don't. I really, really don't. Very specifically don't. Start the tree planting. Yes, I would like to start the tree planting. Good morning, everyone. It's great to see so many of you here today. And especially you, Rual Storge. You actually know how to do something with plants. No one else here knows that. This is literally riding entirely on you to save our entire island. So, you know, no stress or anything. Also, if you mess this up, you're out of the island. I'm glad to see you made it. And look at this turnout. It looks like we have just enough volunteers. Let's get going, folks. I'll share more details when we arrive at Purwo Woods. Those boats are just Fern Gully. Is everyone ready? Off we go. That boat is straight up like some Fern Gully like ferry construction. Tinkerbell wants her boat back, which is not Fern Gully, but another ferry IP. All right. Here we are at Purwood Woods. What's left of it, anyway. Illegal logging did some serious damage here. But that's about to change. Because you're gonna bury a couple of plants, and, you know, that's gonna make it alright, right? The governor has given jurisdiction of Purwood Woods over to Scarlet Town. We now have armed guards at every the entrances, all told to shoot on sight. And that's why we're holding this temporary event this year. We're going to completely reforest Purwood Woods. So let's get to it and plant some trees. That's actually fascinating if you've seen where there was area that, like, you know, they clean slept everything, made room for like farmland, and, you know, over time, like, the soil's not that great for farming anymore. They're like, okay, let's try and get the forest back. Then it's amazing they'll get like 50, 60, 100 volunteers and just spend like a week planting trees. and then, you know, in a couple of years, you just straight up have a forest. It's just, literally, there's just a forest there. But it takes a colossal effort. But it is fascinating to see it change that dramatically. It's kind of like the reverse of where you see like people clean sweep the forest away and it's just gone. The opposite of just seeing where they can do it. The problem is it takes 15, 20 years for even faster growing trees to have an impact. Versus if you decide to like try and grow an oak forest, it'd be 100 years. Well, I mean, like 50 years before it look even remotely decent. All right. No doctoring today. For me and Yuri. We've got a planet to save. Look, my outfit matches the theme. Green. I mean, your hair does. It's more of an aqua. I mean, it's definitely in the green range. But here. Like, you're aqua. But over here, what's his face? That's green. Like, he's straight up wearing, like, forest green. That's green. Your hair's green. Her shirt's green. Her skirt is more olive, if we're being honest. Those pants are green. There's no green. His vest is green. That's also, like, more blue than green. Both of their pants are green. They're the outdoorsy ones. They know what's up. But you know what you're not wearing? You're wearing aqua. It's more blue. Just saying. Alright. Being up here makes me miss being in the ocean. Oops, How are you doing this fine afternoon? Good. Thanks for asking. This'll be my workout for the week. That's fair. I'm gonna make a pot of I don't know how you say that. Lode tonight and a feast. If I remember correctly, that's dessert. Distinguished Rual stores, are you planting trees today? I like this place better than the beach. I like how everything's dead. Oh, distinguished Rual stores. Did you know that bugs and worms also live in trees? And the dirt and the grass and literally everywhere. Why are we still chit-chatting? Plant your trees. Keep your sword close by. I've been here many times, not for planting trees though. This place here is so isolated. A lot like your farm. Hey, Vernus, how's it going? Farmer, you're good looking. Let me say, but you're blocking the epic view behind you. Look at that. I can't do old man voice and like he's yelling. The epic view behind me? Are you looking at his butt? Is he the epic view? Cause like there's a single tiny itty bitty not quite grown tree here. There's some people like staring the opposite direction, and then there's stuff you can't see. What view are you staring at? I can only assume you're staring at the teacher. Glad to see you're here, Golden Moth. Such a good turnout today. Epic view ahead. Yeah. Think about it for a second, Walter. Funding a fully automated tree planter shouldn't be out of your reach. Randy here has an interesting proposition. It gets my retired investor's blood going again. Isn't that right, Randy? Oh dear, this trip is going to getting more tiring these days. But it's wonderful to see the beautiful view from up here again. The beautiful view of absolute devastation of loggers who left the logs behind for some reason. I'll never get used to the boat ride. I think I'm going to be sick. We make our carpentry as sustainable as we can. That's why I'm always here for these planting festivals. Giving back to Mother Nature, right? One simple way we can all make a difference is by planting trees. I can feel the clear air coming already. No, you can't. Again, it's dead. It's all dead. As you're all talking about the view and the clean air, it's all dead. It's dead. You see that? There is not a tree down there. There's barely grass. Like, we can lightly allude to the fact that this tiny little sliver of slightish green tinted ground is grass, but more than likely that's some kind of pollution like oil left in the dirt or something. It's reassuring to see folks who deal with the trees also make an effort to replant. It'll help the wildlife thrive too. You have to be conscious of the whole ecosystem. Not to mention the huge tree cut down to make the vantage point. I know, right? This giant tree here, like, you know, several well, not several thousand, like several 100-year-old, like, I don't know what tree that could even be. And then there's a bunch of them. Like, this is all, like, you plant this tree, in your lifetime it doesn't come back. Planting trees is good for the environment. Yeah? I can't wait to roll up my sleeves and get to work. Your sleeves are already rolled. Get to work and planting some trees. Being on that boat brought back a lot of memories about Dad. The way the boat sways in the water, the wind, I like it. I told Kira her boy here, relax a bit. We don't want people getting nervous about monsters. We're here to make sure everything goes smoothly. And to plant trees, yeah, sure, I guess. Where's your shovel? This area gets a lot of rain. It's good because a nice stable water supply is what we need for reforestation. We won't see progress right away, but hopefully, in time, we'll be able to see the difference we're making. I've spoken to everyone here, you know, on the boat ride, and I'm disappointed. I've learned nothing about anyone. Nothing! Look at us, creating a forest in our backyard. So proud of us. So proud of you. I love the way you're celebrating before doing anything. What a day to be outside. Give me a second. I just need to catch my breath. It's just so tiring trekking up here. Aw. I need to get fit. If it weren't for our actions, we wouldn't need to do this. I'm not talking about you and me, but I was referring to us as humans. We don't know our place sometimes. No, Scott? Feeling nature isn't the same as feeling the call of nature. I can feel it. Nature's slowly healing, thanks to everyone's efforts. No, it's not. We literally haven't done anything. Why are you all celebrating? We have literally done nothing. We have done nothing at all. He's like, oh, we've solved nature's problem. The plight is solved. It's like, no, you're standing on a hill. You haven't planted anything. Do you want to go down there with me? I'll walk with you. That's nice. It's been a long time since I dug this hard. You still haven't done anything. Lily looks like she's dying, even though I'm the one with the shovel. The soil here isn't fit for coffee beans. Yeah, they'll grow okay, but if excellent is what you're after, ho, you won't get it. It's healthy to get outside town once in a while. A change in the environment is good for the soil. Or soul. Soil too, I guess. Emily and I brought the same kind of tree seeds today. Cool. Oh, you have more to say? I do. Sorry for that, Rual Storge. I just need you. I hope we have enough water for everyone. This is going to be a long day of laborious work. I can tell. Oh, good vibes today. It's what I'm all about. Except for Jim. He's not good vibes. I brought some cookies to snack on, but Alice and I ate them on the boat, and We haven't even started planting it. What are we gonna do now? At least one person recognizes we haven't done anything yet. What type of trees do you think would be best for planting here? Probably whatever is native? Do you think oak trees are alright? I mean, I can actually not tell at all what trees are supposed to be representing from that. So sure, oak trees is fine. It could be oak trees. Or were they hollowed out a tree to make, like, a well thing? Oh, or the smoldering smoke coming up from down there? I'm sure that's good. I mean, this could be oak trees. It could be a lot of different types of trees. Doesn't look like pine, though. So whatever it is. Like, those look like they could be pine. Pine usually don't have the sweeping bottoms as much. Start the main event. Well, actually, let's make sure we didn't miss anyone. Anyone still want to talk about anything? Anyone talk about anything? We good? Oh, nope, we missed kids back here. Oh. Interesting. Okay. I mean, getting 20 candied tree seeds all at once for cheap would not be bad. No, it's fine. I wanna grow tall like a tree. I wanna talk to the child. There you go. Woohoo! Everything looks so close with this. I can even see the pebble at the bottom. Cool. Alright. So no one else. We're good. Nope. Okay. Let's use the binocular things, cause or views finder, whatever. Yeah, it's like, look at the beautiful view. Uh-huh. The complete barren beautiful view with random smoldering smoke coming out from this. You know this has got to be volcanic at least. With all that smoke just coming out, there's no way this is not volcanic. Rual Storge, I hope you brought your A game today. We're gonna build a bunch of trees in a volcano. They're almost certainly gonna burn down in the near future. If not, the soil will be poisoned by all the amount of sulfur from that coming up, and the trees will die. But you know, we could use the other hill, but this is the hill we used to use, and I'm gonna keep using it, so, you know, dang it, it's what we do here. Let's rock and roll. I thought I chose to do the main event. Clear all of the debris in the area and move on to the next stage. Till 2x2 spot of the marked ground you come across to move on to the next stage. Find the tilled areas and plant your allotted saplings. Cool. And then just for the event, this doesn't use energy, but you do get the resources from clearing the land. And now we stand in what's clearly going to be toxic fumes. There you go. You haven't seen anyone play this since before they actually put the festivals in? Many changes? Oh yeah, now if you're talking before they put the festivals in, that's going way back. The last 3 major updates were the spring festivals, which this is a spring festival, the summer festivals, and the fall festivals. That's actually the update that just came out, added the fall festivals and the merfolk. So you can now get far enough in the diving that, you know, you can find the other civilization, as it were. Which isn't really a spoiler, considering they have the art right there in the game. Like, the game's intro has the art for it. Yeah, they don't have the winter festivals in yet. That's the next update. I believe it's they add the winter folk, and then I think they have what they call the end game update. or no, I think, was it the winter festivals? Then it was like marriage and kids. Then the, quote unquote end game update. And then I believe at that point, the next update is 1.0 that the game releases. And then they had like a good 4 or 5 updates planned after the release. I wonder if you still gain XP for this the same way you do when you're... You probably do. For cutting the logs, it's probably the exact same XP you get for when you do this on your farm. Alright. Oh, I was trying to remember. Isn't it... There was, as you're, like, clearing around it, you could see the other people working in some of the spots. Or not working, for that matter. Like Pablo there, who's just like, yep, I'm a blacksmith. I also work a job that is physically laborious, but I'm just going to stand back and stretch and not do this. Because, I mean, seriously. It's a lot of work. You love how you're the only one doing work, very slice of life of them? Yeah, the gimmick with, yeah, like, at least these ones have them, like, talking, and they're, like, supposedly they look like they're over there kind of thing. Yeah, it's a festival tree sapling. They're having a whole discussion about trees there. Oh, I just remembered something. That the inventories at the shop have tabs to them. Because I remember that's what I ran into trying to get fruit the last time we played for the quest. And that you had to plant trees that would grow fruit. But they're a separate tab in the inventory. I forgot about that. Yeah, so now's you'd be like, you put some effort in. That's a wrap, folks. We did it. First area all planted. It was a lot of work, but our efforts will pay off. Next year, this area of Pearl Woods will look completely different. For starters, it'll look much greener than it does now. And these trees will have fully grown by then. 1 year these trees will be fully grown? What type of trees are these? I can't wait to see it. What type of trees are these that grow fully grown in 1 year? Great job, everyone. Like, I could believe there's trees that do that, but I think, like, bamboo might. But one year for trees is... These trees are planted very close together? Nah, even pine, 1 year? Like, pine grow fast, but 1 year is pretty dang fast. And those are very clearly not pine. But yeah. I actually don't think those trees would be that bad, depending on the type of tree. If they're an oak tree, then yeah, they're too close. Like oak or maple, they're too close. Birch... Eh. But there's some trees like crown oak that goes straight up kind of thing. Was it crown oak that goes straight up? Or was it... That doesn't matter. There are some trees that kind of just go straight vertical. It doesn't matter because the fall festival is when they all fall again. All right. Do I want to buy? No, we won't. It's fine. Oh, let's make sure we can't talk to anyone else. No one has new dialogue. Oh, wait. Well, now you do. I forgot the context, little girl. That you were saying something, and I missed the second part, so now I don't know what you're saying, and now you do to whatever. Yeah, I almost feel like that event needs dialogue from when you start the event, and then different dialogue when you do the second half of the event. Alright, we're not going to plant the seasonal seeds now, because some of the possibilities it could give, we won't have enough time to grow. Let's see, on this island, everything is made of wood. Wood has to come from somewhere. They just keep expanding, like the docks and everything, like make a bridge to get to the island and all that stuff, and just keep replanting it. Alright, well, we do have a bunch of energy left. And that's okay. We may have reforested that place, but you know what we're not doing? Reforesting this one. That way, we can be entirely neutral on the environment. We improve the nature in one place at the cost of another. Alright. Alright, nothing left of the tank. We're spent. Did I actually put it away somebody don't want to? No, we're good. Alright. What I'll plan to do is I'll plan to use the essence to upgrade the what's the word I'm looking for? To upgrade one of our summer seeds to try and cash out in a big way. Alright, so gained relationships with Millie, Wataru, and Zoe. And we made a tiny bit of money from the sugarcane and carrots we pulled. And then I'm going to take 2 seconds to quickly check one thing, and I'll be right back. So I'll be right back, chat. So thank you again for tuning in. I guess I don't have a laceration? I am so confused. Unless I caused a laceration to the wool. What? Thank you for being quiet, demon dog. You're really messing with my mindset. Okay. And I'm back. Yeah, but now's the long dark you're seeing. The animals are being really weird. Long dark is a great game? Oh yeah. Usually when people bring up there's some survival games I find tedious, and there's some that I really enjoy. And the Long Dark is usually one of the ones I bring up, like this is how you do survival games. Like this is an example of a good survival game. Ow. I killed a cabbage, or killed a cauliflower. Rip. I do actually like it's a thing that a lot of these games have started doing a bit more these days. Like I believe Polio is one of the ones that does it. Is you have all your tools, they don't make you do the inventory juggle. You just kind of have your action key, and it's just like, look, man, you know what you're gonna do to a tree? You're gonna take an axe to it. You know, you don't need the like scroll wheel around. It's fine. We got you, fam. And I've been appreciating more and more of these slice of life games doing that. You still have to like upgrade your tools and do all that kind of stuff. It doesn't work as well with the way a lot of these have been doing the you hold the button to like cover a whole area kind of thing. But a lot of them have been moving it so it's context aware for using your different tools. This game is exactly like Dota. No, it's more like Magic the Gathering, if we're being honest. Which is a Pong clone, of course. Alright. If no one catches that, we're being very sarcastic. Okay, so pretty soon these color flower will pop up, and I don't have to water this entire giant field. There'll also be the point where we won't really have like enough time to plant another batch of seeds. Alright. Oh, another thing they added with this update is automation. We're talking conveyor belts. They don't have inserters. They have like a way this like chest kind of acts as an inserter. It's like kind of the same principle where it picks up an item from one spot and moves it over to another spot. So if you so want, you can do that kind of stuff. I imagine a lot, if not most of players won't. But it is kind of interesting that you could set up production where you just load a bunch of stuff and it would feed it into the Mayo machine, and then the Mayo machine would like store all the output to the next place. You get the idea. Alright. So, let's go to the lab. Because at the lab, we can use the 10 bottles of bronze kelp essence. And potentially upgrade some seeds. Mayo machine, huh? Yep, it makes mayo. You put stuff into it, and you get mayo out. I just don't have the main ingredient, which is eggs. Alright, so we can shop. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. If you don't want to go and like dive all the time, you could straight up buy the kelp. It's just, you know, pretty cost prohibitive. Processed fossil remains. We haven't seen a fossil remains. Alright. So, as you can see, we have... Oh. Plant upgrade level 1. Increase the chance of higher yield quality thing. Is that just... Okay. Oh, it's just literally plants? Oh man, they must have changed that. I thought it used to be like you'd sit there and go, okay, so onions. Onions gets upgraded and all that. Or, you know, oh, like, we're gonna make the orange tree get upgraded. That is way more powerful now. To just, like, straight up increase the chance of getting higher quality. Just across the board. Alright, so we can dive for stuff. That's always one option. Oh. It's Monday? Wait, what's here? Alright, so we're up to 3 hearts there. We should try to find Lily before the day's over to give her one of the bouquets. Keep building that friendship up. Are you at home, Lily? Alright. She might be in her room working on her desktop. If so, never mind. She's not right here. I'll say if she was at her desktop, I can't reach her till we're close enough friends. Thank you, thank you. Pufferfish is moving its office here to buy property. I hope nobody's selling. I'd hate to see Coral Island become an oil drilling spot. Theo gets stomach aches every time he drinks milk. He hates it. Yet, he eats cheese. Silly man. Alright. And we're working our way on up. For those who haven't caught, like, there's a whole bunch of characters that you can date and all that. And Lily is a cybersecurity, like, consultant, whatever you want to say, who works remotely here. So, we're going after her this time. Last time, the last playthrough we messed with, I believe we pursued the nurse with, like, the dragon tattoo and all that. Alright. We got an artifact. Oh yeah, give the artifacts. Alright. 4 out of 5. I think the red mask we already have, but that's, I believe, 3 new artifacts. I'm bad at catching the bugs. Like, I'm gonna depend on the thing where you can sneak up on them better. I'm assuming the answer is you're... Oh, actually, no, I didn't have the red mask already. So that was 4 all at once. Oh, I had a blue mask. Okay. Nice. So we're doing really well on the artifacts. Like, I can actually look at my journal here. Yeah, so this is the artifacts tab. So you can see we have a ton more to get. And I remember, I kind of remember there's a way in-game to kind of see where you can find certain things. Like, it doesn't, like, give, like, super-duper details, like, oh, you find this by going here on the, you know, this exact time of day or whatever. But, you start being able to see, like, oh, this happens in this weather. Ah, you turned the last second, come on. It's fine. I'm gonna have to do, like, they have a thing that's like a bug lure or whatever. I suspect that's the idea, is you use the bug lure. And they probably come to you or they move much slower or something that makes them easier to catch. But I'm really bad at it. Alright. Well, we got the pom-pom crab. Yeah, just going out of my way for the clam because I can eat that for more energy to keep going a little bit longer. Is brighter underwater than the surface? Just video game things. There's always that kind of stuff when you look at a video game and go, wait a second, that doesn't make sense. Oh, I see another pom-pom crab. And we have some sea salt up here. Yeah, I like how we're just totally, like, grab a sea urchin off the bottom of the water and just nommy nommy nom. Just underwater, shovel that into your mouth. No, like, cleanup or processing or anything needed. Poisonous barbs, psh, adds flavor. Definitely not having good luck finding this, cleaning thing. Alright, and I don't believe I have anything else we want to eat right now, because I need the pom-pom crab for the museum. The flowers just really aren't worth it. You get like 1 or 2 extra hits in. So that's fine. Eating underwater alone is very impressive. Not to mention, yeah, just straight up eating a raw sea urchin. I can go right over here, drop off the pom-pom crab to the museum, give us another thing in there. Oh, we don't. I don't think we found any of the coffers either. So that was a pretty dive session. But that's okay. It happens. All right. I think it's at 50 things donated to the museum that you hit like the threshold where they take the picture of the museum for their pick starter campaign. Because, you know, they acknowledge that for a Pixar to be successful, they have to actually already have a little bit of something set up. So toss the pom-pom crab in there. Drop those in here. I won't worry about that yet, because we got a little bit longer because that'll be available again. Into that, our character goes to sleep. Alright. Alright, so we got all these pulled up. And we're at the end of the season, so we're not going to be planting anything to replace them. We only have 5 days to the end of the season, so we'll just, everything we pull up, that's just what it is. Alright, does any of these need to be offered? Nope. But drop 1 daisy there. We'll keep 1 of the other daisies. So keep the other daisy for Sunny. And I think these have 1 more day left on them. Like tomorrow when we get them, I believe they'll be ready to pick. Maybe 2. And they're going to be cashing in like $8,000 all at once or whatever. 10,000 coins from this ridiculous harvest of over 100 cauliflower. I think he actually has 2 days left on it. The point is, we're pretty soon going to be free of all of this watering. When that happens, I'm going to start rearranging the scarecrows and the sprinklers into an actual reasonable layout. Yeah, really, I'm still surprised. I don't know when they changed it. I'm 95% sure it used to be with the upgrades used the kelp that it was a specific plant would have its value increased versus just all vegetables was one option and all like trees was another option. Like, you can do them both. I just didn't have the materials to do them both. I have to wait 2 days for the upgrade. But that'll be good, because that'll help us get this quest knocked out. And I do need to remember to take some of our money over to town to buy the trees. Like I said, I vaguely remember there's multiple tabs to the shopkeeper's inventory. And it was the second tab where you buy the trees. The thing I also got to remember is with the trees, you have to water all 4 tiles of it each day for it to grow, which can be obnoxious. But as soon as I can reach the silver quality, or the silver kelp, that'll be a lot less of an issue. Because then we can start spinning up more sprinklers. Alright, so where's Sunny? That's Eleanor. So you're closed right now, but where's Sunny at? You're not at the beach. I mean, I could look it up. I'm just trying not to have to look. There you are. You're up by the school. Oh, hey, cinematic. Better make sure we can get some cereal. Better make sure we can get some of that cereal Archie likes, honey. We're about to run out. Maybe grab more than usual since they're on sale? On it. I think Yuri asked for this, but I don't remember the brand she likes. I'll just get this one, and buy her a pastry for forgiveness if I got it wrong. Okay. We're just eavesdropping in everyone's conversations while they're shopping. Are you sure you can't decrease the price of these cinnamon rolls? You know, I'm buying in bulk for the inn. Besides, you live there. If you plan on buying this much regularly, I'm sure we could discuss something. But I'll need to speak to Sam first, to make sure everything is above board. That sounds good to me. Okay. Oh, okay, it looks like something's that actually escalate. Hey, what are you doing? That's mine. No, I saw it first. What are you talking about? I walked through that door first. Sure, you might have, but I was definitely here, right in front of the shelf, before you. Alright, I can unfreeze the camera real fast. Properties. And camera gets a kick. Should come back on. Saw it before you. Or not. Hey, camera. You doing all right there, little buddy? You having a moment? All right, I gotta unplug and replug the camera. One moment. Okay. So let's go ahead and try and give it a kick. All right, and we're good. All right. Sure, you might have, but I was definitely here, right in front of the shelf, before you. Ha! You and that rich lady leg of yours? No way. You know, I keep myself in shape by tending to my very healthy and plentiful farm. Unlike whatever you call that patch of weed you have in front of your house. Yeah, Sam's like, I have more than one of these. You could just, like, ask. Ladies, that's enough. You're causing a scene. Here you go. I found some more amaranth flour in the back, so there should be enough for both of you. Good to hear, Sam. I knew I could count on you. I'll take that bag of flour, then. I'm sorry, like, no one's gonna be like, hey, Kira, you're being crappy. My favorite neighbor. You heard it here. I want that in writing. Was there? I thought there was multiple tabs of the inventory here. When did I... Alright, I guess not. I remember there was something that I had to figure out to buy trees. Was it that they didn't show up till summer? Okay, yeah, you're still up there. Or maybe I had to accomplish something first? I remember it was something that was easy to overlook. Or maybe I'm thinking Sunhaven, that it was a whole thing that's super easy to overlook. What am I watching? Oh, it's not important. I just like to have something on my background while I doze. Okay. The breeze feels wonderful today. Maybe I should take a walk on the beach. Thank you. Yay. I gave him the daisy he asked for. Now give me my money. Oh. Oh! They straight up gave me a tree. I didn't even notice that. Let's mark that one as next. Oh, did that make you like me more? Yeah. So Macy's got a birthday on the 25th of spring. Alright. I've been really terrible about keeping up with the birthdays. I've managed to get like one or two of them and then immediately forget. Alright. So. Well, that's not one. I don't want the local produce quest. Get that out of here. Alright. So let's plant the banana tree right away, because that will give us fruit. Spring or summer, grows in 10 days, requires a 2x2 tiles, yields regular quality. Alright. So here's where we need to do a little bit of logistics. Because I need to be able to water all 4 tiles of the banana tree. And I do want to plant it right away, because it'll be a huge pain if we don't. So, if I put the sprinkler here, and then the next one's down here, and the next one's down here, I can put the tree over here. Let's double check that. So first sprinkler is in that spot. Yeah, be that spot, so water down here. So that spot, water down here. So that'd be the next sprinkler. Alright. So till these 4 tiles. Alright. Because then what we could do is I could put the sprinklers next to it and make my life easier. Put one on each side. We can grow regular crops down one side and then our stuff down the other. Well, I mean, the other side will be the banana tree. But we can put, like, regular crops down the one side. We'll fit the scarecrow in wherever it makes sense, because the bigger ones have a pretty good range to them. Okay. Sooner or later, we're gonna... There we go. We finally found the stupid thing. I was going to say, sooner or later we're gonna find this. I'm running out of places it could be. That said, unless it goes up this way, we basically cleared out all the trash in the directions it could go. Literally every single piece. Alright, so the next one is right over here to the right. And we have the one up there to the right. And then that'll be this whole region, whatever, cleared. Go ahead and grab these first. Oh, I didn't notice this before, that it traps the turtle in there. The turtle blocks your path later, that you have to give him something to be able to continue on. I just hadn't realized, I don't know if that's like new or it's always been that way, that it was like trapped in there. Well, where the other one took forever, that one is fast. The downside is, I clear the whole area to get, well, a lot of the area to let through. Let's go ahead and move you here. Give ourselves more energy. Okay. I believe that'll open this path. Heal the ocean. You do not have access to this cave yet. Alright. So I've got two down here. Okay, so it's revealing them as I reach them. I see. I understand. So as we reach the next point, I'll be like, okay, there's two more over here for you to do. That's probably really helpful, since you'd have to clear stuff to reach the other ones. Yeah, so we're over along here, so I don't need to go this way, I need to go to the right. That's the thing to clean it out, like, all up later. What was that noise? Alright, we've already donated one to you. You can eat these clams. And start clearing this spot out. Alright, pretty good luck there as well. Okay. Is that a critter I saw over there as well? No, I'm just seeing things. Alright, now clear up the next area. So yeah, so it did open the next area with the next two. Yeah, so that's basically what we're doing, is we're just moving around between all these different points, clearing up as much as we can. I really, really appreciate the map update where you can now see where these things, where you have and haven't finished them and where they're located. So you don't sit there like racing around going, where the heck is my next... Dang it, we've already caught you a couple times, we'll catch you again. Are there any clams or anything like that down here? No. There is more kelp, though. What is that sound? Oh! Right. It's these. That I believe we'll get some type of combination that we can mess with. I actually don't know if we figured out the combination last time or not. Alright, we're out of stamina. Let's get out of here. Those have all been donated before, so I don't need to worry about them. We got a ridiculous amount of kelp. Alright, then we can make a bunch more of the essence. We can take the trash and put it in here for more scrap. Okay, so you all get sold, not you. Drop you off. So you three, because I've donated them all before, and sleepy time. Alright. Making good progress. Okay, it's interesting that we got the 20 merit points for doing the errand today, and then even though we're like a full day after doing the festival, now we've gotten this. Because we didn't do the festival like this in-game day, it was like the next day after at the end of the day. So that's good. And Sonny likes us a little bit more. We made about $1,000 because of all this. That's also good. Oh, it's looking like it's payday. And it's raining, so I don't have to do it. So it's not all like the full payday. But this might save me from having to deal with the next batch. If I can get them in the future, the sugarcane seems to be a really good crop to grow. Because, well, it's not a lot of money each and every time. It just... You plant it, just keeps growing again and again. Alright. So we got ourselves a bunch of cauliflower and a bunch of sugarcane. There's no reason for us to keep any of that. We've already got rain going on, so I don't need to water anything. So this is probably a good day for us to do the mines. Since the mines are one of those things that, you kind of want to go in making sure you have enough to do stuff. We'll also try going by the lab. See if we can't get the tree upgrade thing going. Because if we can get enough bananas, that means we can knock that other quest out. There's also the thing about potentially trying to catch some of the fish, because that's the thing we haven't been doing. I don't understand. What's for dinner? Sugar and cauliflower forever. Alright, he's going to be closed today. That's right, so we'll just drop this all in the box. I was going to sell to him to just see what we made on this immediately. But he's not going to be open. So we won't get to see what the payout is until tomorrow. And that's not even all of it. That's not where we bought the 100. This is the smaller batch. Alright, so we'll go to the blacksmith, open the copper. We'll go to the lab, see if we can't start the tree upgrade and see what happens, like what the next upgrade costs us. Because really I'm curious about like the rules around a lot of that stuff. All right. You know what Silver Cup will do? Because that amount of Silver Cup will get me in our sprinkler. That's kind of the catch, though. Is the Silver Cup is the painful thing for the sprinklers. It's also one of the things you need for the upgrades to your, to doing this up there. Because it's like 10 Silver Cup to make an essence. And then like 6 or whatever. Oh. Upgrade produce quality. Okay. Did I actually use it on the wrong one? That's fine. Seed upgrade level 1 increases the chance of a higher yield crop. Bronze seedling. Bronze seeds. I see. Alright. Because that'll give us better odds of getting the higher quality stuff for the tree. Because they don't have the ability to get trees at a reasonable speed. Oh, is Lily out and about or is she home? Lily is not home. Lily's at the community center, so let's go get Lily a bouquet. And then we go to the mines. I do kind of wish there was, like, not necessarily a horse or whatever to be nothing, but there was a way to up your movement speed a bit. Like, make it so your character rides a skateboard around town and everyone doesn't like it. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna miss spring. I'm not looking forward to the hot summer. She needs more lions. Can I buy the pet stuff yet? Yeah, it's out of stock yet. So they did add pets to this update. So as you can see, you got a ridiculous range of animals you can choose from. My assumption of what's going to happen is there will be some event at some point, whether it's like the summer or the fall. There'll be some point. There'll be some event where, like, I don't know, randomly one of the pets shows up at your house, or you know, they go, oh man, like the poor kennel or whatever is like overwhelmed. These poor animals. If only someone, you know, would adopt them, whatever kind of thing. But I expect to be like some event to be like, oh hey, go adopt your heckin' animal. Like there'll be very clearly, you know, time you can adopt them or whatever. Alright, we got ourselves a caterpillar. I'm pretty sure we already had a red admiral, right? Yeah. That's what things we'll just need to do. Because the more I catch them, the better we'll get at catching them. Not just, like, player being able to do it, but, like, we actually have a bug-catching skill. Alright. Yeah, the combat in this game is weird. It's fine. I also like that we can distinctly hear the rain while we're way deep in a cave. Like, not like just standing by the tunnel's entrance or something, like you're hearing it through that. But like, we're, you know, 5-6 stories down in a cave. Wait a minute, bronze ore? Yeah, sure, why not? Bronze and ally of copper and tin? Uh-huh. Well, in this case, you know, the copper and tin are right there next to each other. It's fine. It's a video game. You just gotta ignore realism a little bit there. I'm sure they've heard it a dozen times. They're like, it's sorry. We got Earth Essence. Okay. All right. What's that? Oh, we could just turn off the torches. It doesn't do anything meaningful. I actually don't know why they give that ability. It could just be that you can make your own torches around your property and do that, if you so choose. But it's like being able to turn off the torch of the game. Maybe they'll have like an enemy that, you know, does a better job in the light or whatever, so you deny it that light as best you can. Alright. Alright. Sometimes you don't want to break all the rocks, because sometimes you just straight up have a hole just already existing. So it, you know, saves you a lot of energy if you just don't do it. Oh my god, please. Please. I kind of wish some of the targeting in this, like, the axe and that had, like a smart targeting kind of thing. Because, like, right now it follows your mouse, but it just has a range to it. I kind of wish it would, like, try to, prefer blocks that have stuff on it. If there's, like, 3 tiles nearby where your mouse is, but only one of them is eligible for the tool to do something. You just snap into place on that one. Oh yeah, and this game has, I don't know if it's still a thing, they have one of my favorite things for a skill for mining, which is something like mining dynamo or something like that, where you would hit a rock and there was a % chance that it would break the rock next to it. And you could like literally hit one thing and have just chain react and full clear like a large area of stuff. No, I actually got hit for once. Twice. Mostly because I'm doing a terrible job of fighting. Because the combat in the game is still kind of, it's better than it was. It's definitely improved. But it definitely still hits like almost every slice of life game where it's like, it has combat. It's like, it's fine. Kind of hoping we'll have one of the floors as the whole already revealed soon, because we're pretty low on stamina at this point. And we're gonna use it for here because the bronze ore. Do I have anything I can eat? I do actually have quite a few I can eat. Alright, it's usually not worth eating the flowers. But one thing. Let's see, is this the kind of game those Stardew Valley one? Yeah, this is a slice of lifestyle game. It's a fun one, it has lots of quality of life features. It is early access though. So like the winter festivals aren't implemented. Like you can go through the winter season and grow stuff and all that. But like, they're equivalent Chris's. Hi.
Hi. You're the husband that I married.
And you stayed up too late.
Yeah, I'm going to bed.
You sleep well.
I love you.
I love you more. Please tunnel. Please tunnel. Nope, no tunnel. We're all out of steam. It's time to go up. Alright. Tomb still your points during words on stream. I saw. Yeah, later on we'll get a fast travel up here. Because if you want to mine with ease, then reach the bottom of the earth. Which is, there's the earth cave. You reach the bottom, and then the fast travel turns on where you no longer have to walk back each time. You just teleport and be done with it. Alright. Can't even mine that. I can't grab the cricket that... I'm pretty sure we have not gotten the cricket yet. Oh, I can take these, though. I'm pretty sure we have not gotten the cricket yet, because the few times I've seen it, it's been like right now where I'm completely out of stamina trying to run home. Let's see, number saying, I just played Don't Starve for the first time in like 10 years. And can tell for sure that games that are supported long-term are good. Like, they're a completely different thing now. Oh, yeah. It's just... Okay, that's fine. It's just there's not a whole lot of games who have that kind of, like, staying power kind of thing. Like, There are, ever since Stardew Valley kind of stuck around forever, there's been a bunch of people who are like, why can't every game be like Stardew Valley? And you're like, all right, well, I hear you, but but why I feel like I want to save those and that. That we've already offered. And that's not up. I think I need 5 of that. But just one of those things that they hit a setup that like very few games can pull off. Because like a lot of games when they come out, it's like they get their initial hit and then it's like kind of that's it. This particular game is a lot like Hearthstone. I know you're memeing, but like you're gonna actually throw people off. It's basically like Stardew Valley or Sunhaven or Animal Crossing. It's not exactly like any of them, but it does borrow ideas from a lot of them. So Lily likes us a little more. I'm actually was expecting more than 5,000 from that. If I'm being well, I mean, I guess it was 5,000. I was actually expecting a bit more from that payout. I mean, I shouldn't be upset. It's like 5,100 we got from that cauliflower, and that was the smaller batch of like 40, 50. What's going on? Are you stealing my sugar cane? You felt an odd chill last night. Did you steal my sugar cane? I'm upset by this. Were there a ghost now? I guess. It seemed like it might have been just like a random one-off event kind of thing. But I'm not really sure. Okay, we had someone has a birthday today. I remember who, but we'll deal with that. Yeah, the number of these you need to water is going way down. What'll happen is after today, these should all be grown. And then it'll be just the banana tree and the sugarcane I need to water, which I have 3 sprinklers. I don't think I can get them all under the 3 sprinklers. I think I'll have one of the sugarcane that won't be in range. But the rest should be. And that means I have to put like 0 effort into watering until we hit summer, which is still only a couple days. But then we'll plant a bunch of stuff. The other good news, we could take all these scrap scarecrows and get rid of them. And instead use our much better ones. And we can start working on trying to scale up the farm, like the infrastructure of the farm, so that I'm not burning half my stamina watering everything every day. And then as we get more sprinklers and such, we can just keep clearing more farm. And that's a matter of we burn the stamina to like clear it to like the first time, and then once we've done that, we're gold. Oh, did I get the tree? I did not. Actually, honestly with you, give me the 2 sprinklers. One there. And one there. So now I don't have to worry about that bottom row. This sprinkler will stay. Well, actually, I mean, that's overlap. Yeah, that sprinkler will stay for right now. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. All right. I can probably actually make another sprinkler, right? Boom. Done. And can we make the furnace now? Yes, we can. We can also make the kiln, which I don't have yet. You can go there for right now. Alright, so furnace. Oh, that's not the first step there. Okay, so the kiln, we could turn wood into charcoal, scrap into glass, and stone into glass. Interesting. Produce metal bars with ores, and that. I don't think I have the ores because I spent them all on that. No, actually, I do have enough for one. Alright, so we're making our first copper bar. So Macy's birthday is today. We don't know what Macy likes. And get more bouquets. Because I've already given you your 2 gifts for the week. Alright. So we know she likes bouquets, but we haven't tried some other stuff. Maybe we'll mess around with some other gifts. And I'll just give that to Macy for right now. So where are you? Right this moment. Find the NPC. You are over there to the right. Alright. I probably need to do the circuit of grabbing flowers more often. So are you over here or were you right? You're all the way right. Okay. I can't believe you remembered my birthday. Thank you so much, Rual, Storge. The sun is so bright today, it hurts my eyes. But such good lighting for photography. Alright. So did she, like, really like that? Nah, it was just likes. I'm having the assumption that, that, you know, stuff like the bouquet are your, it'll always do good enough. It'll never be amazing. Alright, so that said, with today in-game, I'm going to go ahead and get back to working us at the ocean. I feel like I really should be working on the fishing. Oh, hi. Look, Dad, they're playing. No, we don't want to be too noisy, or we might scare them off. And we don't want to do that. No, ma'am. We do not want to do that. Ah. Okay. But yeah, what I was saying is, I really think I probably need to, start doing some fishing here and there. Just to, just because we're gonna be missing a whole lot of fish. Like, I've done, like, one round of fishing this whole time. Oh, hi. Cool. Coffer. That said, fishing only might give me something I need. Versus, we 100% know without question that we can progress the diving. Like, that's kind of one of the nice things about the diving is it's just literally, you know, straight, easy progress. You just keep digging around and you will move forward. And we get a skill for it. Well, I mean, we get skill for fishing too, so that's not really a fair thing. It's reliable progress, I'd say, because even if you don't do the thing where you get those to pop up, because the trash stays gone forever, even if you have one where you don't find any of them, it just means you made it so there's less places they can be hidden the next time. There's an urchin up here. Alright. Okay, we can put you up here. Yeah, we're doing all those things. Movement speed, alright. And we can eat the urchin. And we can eat the blood clam. Alright. Let's not push ourselves to the very end. Of our energy. We're like graze out. That way we can still do like a lap around the island real fast looking for forageables. Okay, is there anything down here I can grab and eat still? Or are we tapped? Like without having to like go the entire area. I mean, we want the kelp. Yes, there's no more clams here, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop up here real fast. So we got one done, and we cleared a large area for the other two. And I can do the circuit around the island, just grabbing all the forageables we can. Hey, someone actually using the fire. Alright, we can go up here. Alright. Yeah, I can't go through my farm this way because we haven't cleared that. That's something I'll probably want to work on in not too long. Is to clear the path from my farm down. For when I'm not going for the dive, I'm going for, like, the lighthouse or whatever. I'm pretty sure I don't have Ladybug. Okay, so we need something I can eat for a little bit of energy. Oh, I can't seem to actually eat it. That's fine. Oh, wait, we can just drop this off in the museum while we're here real fast. We're literally gonna go past. I can go up, follow the road to the left, down and around. That wouldn't be a bad move. Alright, I think 2 more items, and we'll, unlock another thing. I said we were gonna go up and around, and I was like, oh, our inventory is pretty full, we should drop that off. Oh, we should also go on to our quest stuff and smelting in progress. Go ahead and tag that. Yeah, if I took the time to just make a whole bunch of food, it'd probably be in better shape, but... Alright. Oh, not that one? Alright, meanwhile, so... Just all checking, nothing sitting there saying I need to offer it or donate it. Okay, so then all of you get sold. Their inventory's clear now. And drop that bar there. Alright, so it's free the Earth Giant, which is get to the bottom. Do that. So I think that'll be the next one I'll mark. Which that'll be days that, like, it rains, so I have lots of energy. We go push that, because you saw, like, the other day we went, and I didn't have to do any planting or anything like that, and we still didn't manage to hit the 5 floors. We were at 4, we just couldn't quite make the last one happen. I looked over here. We checked here the one time, but we haven't cleared up more. Anyway, free people will be able to do this. We did most of the giant stuff, like what was available the last time I played. Which I believe was... I don't think we could do the fire giants thing. Oh, can I go left? I can't remember. No, it's not left here. It's left up ahead. We don't have a whole lot of time left, so like I said, we're going to just do a quick circuit to salvage what we can. Or forage for what we can. So it gets a little extra money. A little extra foraging skill. Oh. We might come across something interesting. Alright. But I hope everyone's having themselves a good Tuesday night for those of us in the East Coast US. For the rest of you, you're probably already in Wednesday, so I hope your Wednesdays are going well. Okay, so got mushroom here. Got you. I don't have the energy to catch any bugs. Alright, so it's time for us to get home. In fact, we're just gonna run back. Wednesday? Yeah, I believe... Nope. Do I have my days wrong? Nope, I'm wrong. My apologies. I'm off by a day. That happens a lot. Time has no meaning. So, yeah, honestly, almost everyone's all the way in Tuesday. It's only if you're, like, all the way into New Zealand that you're starting to push Wednesday. Time has no meaning. Now we're on the same page. New Zealand's about 8 p.m.? Gotcha. Yeah, so it's almost Wednesday. We haven't quite gotten there. We're on the cusp of reaching Wednesday. And the reason I'm grabbing all the flowers is for making more bouquets. The point is, everyone's having a good Tuesday for them. Tuesdays so far. Hey, and Macy likes us a little more. I'm trying to remember. Do they have achievements for this yet? Oh, they do? But they're all hidden. Gotcha. Hello, Storge. I say a house is not a home until you cook in it. Joko and I can upgrade your house to add a nice kitchen. Visit us when you're ready to upgrade. Dinda and Joko. It is payday. Steam overlay borked the camera again. Yeah, I need to... Because I'm not going to disable the overlay. I need to, like... On my day off, I need to sit here and just, like, bite the bullet. Nah, I shouldn't use that phrase. I need to sit there and just accept it and go and, like, back up OBS, take all the things, and just try and get this sorted out. Because, like, it was fine when it was, like, once in a very long while. This man needs no kitchen. He only needs urchin. Oh, yeah, chat. The money we're going to make today. Hey, Sam. Are you ready to have your entire bank account cleared out? Because I'm bringing cauliflower. Oh, I'm bringing cauliflower. Alright, almost there. Oh. No, let's not consume my my product, please. Just rolls up to like the general store in a tiny little town. Like, you know, population of like 30 people with literally 100 cauliflower, like, hey, I hope you people want to eat some cauliflower today. Because I'm bringing you 105 cauliflower. Alright. And all of that cost us almost no energy. We watered like one plant. No, I'm sorry, we watered more than one plant. We watered like one row of plants. We might be able to just buy the bigger backpack. Give me this. We might be able to get our kitchen. The shop. Hey. 17,500. And another 1,000 on top of that. Another 200. Hey. Sam. Thanks, man. Let's go check what it costs to upgrade our house. 17,500. We're feeling pretty well. Isn't that... No, I'm not going to pull up the Steam overlay. I was going to say, isn't that enough to get one of the achievements? Well, the achievements look like it was 20,000. The achievements may... Well, the achievements may not be enabled yet. That might be what's going on. Because I did see it said, like, 0.07% of people have achieved it. And that's something like make 20,000, which you can see is really not that big of a milestone to hit. Oh. Am I just going in their bedroom? No, wait, hang on. Timeout. I'm not allowed to go in their bedroom. What business do we have going in their bedroom? What is currently happening right now? Let alone immediately snooping in on their note. To my Adinda. Take my hands. There is a journey far ahead of us. It's foggy right now, but with this letter, I promise you, my Adinda, if we walk together, it will all become clear. Take my hands, and I'll show you the stars. True love, my heart. We will build our home near the mountain. We will fill it with warm soup, children's laughter, and happy tears. We will grow old together on the front porch, sipping hot tea on a winter afternoon. Awaiting a holiday visit from our grandchildren. Be my Adinda, now and forever. Joko. Why am I snoop? Wait, that's literally the cinematic that I just like snooped. Hold up. We just like went into their bedroom, like shuffled through their stuff, found like this love letter, which one would assume is like, maybe him saying like let's be together forever kind of letter. And we're just like, yep, we're just gonna read this. It's fine. Technically, you just committed a felony by tampering mail, but that's only if it was mailed. It was like a letter or a note laying on a couch, so it wasn't. We don't know if it was mailed. If it was mailed, actually, I don't know what the rule would happen with that. So like tampering with mail is usually like if you go and you like take someone's mail out of their mailbox and you throw it away, or you destroy it or whatever, or you somehow like open the envelope, falsify the letter, put it back, like that. Like that's mail tampering, which is absolutely a felony. But like, if I have a letter and I mail it to someone and they open it, they get it, they read it, I don't think that counts as tampering with mail if I mess with it then. You're still being a jerk. But I don't think like if something was ever mailed that like for all eternity the thing is now protected, I assume it would no longer qualify as mail once the recipient has gotten it. Now like receiving the letter and opening and reading the letter, I don't know like where the cutoff would be. But like, again, still being a jerk, butting your nose in someone else's business and tampering with their stuff and all that, absolutely. You could certainly sit there and say, hey, like, you're trespassing or whatever. Like there's certainly stuff you could hit him with. I don't think it'd be tampering with the mail at this juncture. Now obviously that's assuming that was even mailed. I'm more sitting there like we just butt into their bedroom while no one's home, start reading their junk and all that. Yeah, if it's open, it's no longer protected. That's what I was thinking. Is like once you've gotten your mail and opened it, it shouldn't be under that. Like it's now just the letter. That's why I only mail Pandora's boxes to everywhere, just in case someone opens it. So, what would the house upgrade cost us? 5,000 is it? Oh, we need the bronze bars. I was about to say there's like, okay. Oh, and there's different styles? Oh, okay. I appreciate that greatly. So this is the house we have, except it's adding a little section on over here. So that's the difference. Is our house has like a little extension we're getting on the side, which I assume is going to be our kitchen. Which it's interesting with the chimney position there. My assumption, assuming this aligns with the way the house actually would be, you'd have your kitchen there with the stove in the middle, which they do that. But that's interesting. Or we could do this one where we don't have a kitchen and we have like a little sand and rock garden thing in the front. Like that's far more of an Asian design. I mean, the slatted, the paper wall things there, absolutely. And we have like this cobblestone thing with a tree sticking. Is that tree in the room? I kind of wonder if this affects the interior of the house too. And that's like your modern design where it's got, hard angles and all that kind of stuff. Very glass and open. And then there's your like Polynesian slash Hawaiian slash tropical design. And that's like almost like this design almost doesn't fit the town it's in. Like this one would fit, that one doesn't really fit the town. This one would fit the town. This one would fit the town. But like the wood cottage and the stone building, not so much. And they all have the same costume. So I probably have the wood in that. I don't have the bronze. I have one bronze bar. But here I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to make a decision. Do I get the bigger backpack, or do I get this other thing? So the other thing I could also consider, or should also consider, is I have been really, really bad when it comes to I thought it was this whole street over. I've been really bad about actually like getting the animals in this game. I have yet to get the animals in this game at all. And I want to say it's one of the summer holidays things is literally you like do races and stuff with your animals against like the other people and their animals. And we're not talking like pets, we're talking about like cows and that. So give me the bigger backpack. Okay, so we have the biggest bag available right now. Yes. Um Go and take those so I don't have them. Okay, and we can go to the blacksmith. The stone one sort of fits on the coastal side. It's got a fish scale roof. Maybe. I'm just comparing it against like these ones. Like most of the buildings here, they're either modern or they're like this one where it's block. Versus like that stone design, like even the blacksmith stone is like clean cut stone and like very like kind of hard edge things. I mean, I don't care. It's just the observation. It's like, okay. Okay, at least we got one. I was like that's a bust. All right, so I've got 15,000. Let's run home. So they only charge 5,000 for the house upgrade, the next one. So let's run home and start trying to collect the wood and stone and all that good stuff. Because we haven't been clearing out our farm well enough anyways. But let's try and get all that sort of going. So we can upgrade our house. And we'll also try and make the chicken coop, that kind of stuff happen. Like some kind of the animal things. Now, normally in slice of life games, I actually tend to avoid the animals for a good part of the game. Because almost all the games I found, the animals end up being very laborious. Oh, here. You don't need to be there anymore. So for the time being, you could be over here. And that means I don't have to water anything because that cauliflower should be done. Alright, so we can go here. Oh. Yeah, weirdly, I haven't been able to pick this up. I say as it goes... Alright, never mind. It was like... I was trying to do that before and it wasn't working. Okay, we got better scarecrows now, so we can just get rid of these little ones. No, I should have just... alright, so... Yeah, so put you here. I'll take care of the scarecrows for this whole area. So all of these can just go in there and be sold. So I have, I believe, enough wood and all that to just... Oh, it's the bronze! That's right, we're missing the bronze. Okay. Let's actually grab what we've got here. We'll see if we can't have them build a barn or a chicken coop or whatever. Just something for the animals, and then we're gonna go into the cave, and we're gonna go hard on the cave. Give me the mushrooms. Want the mushy mush. Because I have built none of the other buildings in the game. Oh, can I just change my house style now? Yeah, so you see, like, it adds an extra extension on here versus that one. And now, like, that would go over here, and that gets extended. They add more to this part. I don't know which house design I want. You said the fish scale? Yeah, I can see that. I don't know. To me, this type of stone doesn't go with the rest of town. It's like the rustic style. Like this one's okay, but like the more rustic style doesn't really fit the town. It's not. It's got a lot of modern design. Not this kind of modern so much. Like there's one or two places like that. Like this would be the one I think would be most aligned with the way the rest of town is. You prefer 2 and 5? Yeah, 2 is really good. 5 is fun. I'm mixed on 4. I don't think I like it as is here, but I actually don't mind like a more modern thing. I think I'm gonna go with 2. Oh, I have to pay 10, like 1,000 to change the style. No, I'm not gonna worry about that. Okay. So yeah, so it's 10 for that. Okay. Oh, do you all take bronze as well? Boo. I mean, I can make a well, but I don't need a well. And you take bronze. You take resin, which I don't even know where you get. You need gold, coal, gold bars and all that. Alright, well, never mind. So we just have to go to the mine. So we've been putting off the mine, and we're being punished for it. So we just need to hecking mine. I actually probably don't need to go back to the house. Because I got a really big inventory now. Oh, good. We got ourselves a wasp. Everyone loves wasps, right? Pretty sure we already have... Yeah, we already had the mantis. I'm just catching stuff while on our way here. Oh, right. There's a mushroom up here? Oh, yep. There's a mushroom and a wasabi. It'll be perfect, because that's some energy for us. Anything over here to catch before we go in? There's wasabi for more energy. Got ourselves another wasp. Alright. Your pocket is the best place to carry wasps? Yep. Definitely put wasps straight in the pocket. Absolutely. Why wouldn't you do that? There you go. Come on. A mystery geode? Oh, right, and we'll also get a bunch of the artifacts. Well, artifacts, gemstones, and get all that from here, too. Alright. We should drop some more of your goop so that we could do the offering. We also have to watch. I'm probably gonna have to feed some of the wood in to make charcoal as well. The bronze bars, because I think it's 5 ore per bar. Come on. The only plus is at least I'm gaining mining skill. which will help us get stamina and start getting buffs to make this not as bad. Now remember if combat is its own skill in this game or not. Alright. Alright, trying to make sure we get 5 floors, at least. Because ideally it'd be nice to get the floors as well as a bunch of the bronze. If we don't, we don't, but... I'm not gonna worry about you if I don't have to. Let's go back to the bronze, because I don't think we're making 5 floors, because I think, yeah, we're on 8, so I'd have to get down 2 more floors before we're out of energy and it's too late to continue. Alright, so you give me 23 energy. You give me 30. You give me 30. I can't, and you give me 21. So wasabi's probably our best bet for right now. Just straight up eating the wasabi, like, not grinding it down, not mixing with anything, just taking wasabi, shove the whole thing in your mouth, start chewing. Alright, we're just leaving. We don't have the chance of finding the 2 floors fast enough, I don't think. Not realistically. Great way to clear your nose. Clear everything. Yeah, your nose will be clear. Your throat will be clear. You'll just be absolutely miserable. I wanted to try and get to the museum before it got too late, but we're gonna struggle to get home on time. Because I also do not know the most efficient route home. As evidenced by this is definitely not the most efficient route home. And I believe at 1 o'clock we collapse. That's just how it be. Alright, so we've got that. Alright, put these back. So we've already done the wasps. Oh. What was the thing here that? Take you out here, put you in. Put you here. Okay, so the 2 on the right, we just bin. Bin you. Okay. Unless you're allergic to bees, then you won't be able to breathe anyway. Well, if you're allergic to bees, you're fine. Because it's wasps. But, you know, maybe not take your chances. All right, so we did gain a level in farming. I don't know, maybe because we made like 17,500 from just cauliflower yesterday. We gained a level in mining. A stone side. Oh, that's just for there. We gained a skill point, and we're able to make rope, which I think lets us get out quickly. All right, so we made our 510. All right, so crafting, we unlocked some new stuff. Oh, can be used to descend into the mine. Okay, so it's basically you can collect a bunch of stone and just bypass floors. All right, so double ore, so you have a chance to get twice as much ore. Rock Dynamo, which is a chance to break the surrounding blocks when mining, and it can chain. Geode Finder. I'm going to go for the double ore, as much as I enjoy it. And it's funny, because the skill tree here, it used to be you gain levels in it, and so the Rock Dynamo was like 5 or 10% per level, and you could have 5 levels in it or something like that. And so you'd go, tick, nothing happened, tick, nothing happened, tick, thunk, 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 and you'd clear off like a huge area. And I thought that was absolutely wonderful. Let's see. To our Rual Storge, how's the farm, sweetheart? We saw some articles about Coral Island's Cherry Blossom Festival. The event looked beautiful. I think I might have spotted you in one of the photos. P.S. Ashley is pregnant. Vitamin drink. Thanks, Grandma. What's the vitamin drink do? Are you like energy? Oh yeah, you are heckin' max energy right there. I still haven't figured out what Ashley's relationship to us is. Like it's not like something like a love interest of ours or something like that back home or whatever. I just don't know if it's like our sister or the cat or what the situation is. Oh, let's try going to the temple first before we worry about anything else. I'm trying to remember, was it 10 bars to upgrade our house? Yeah, so you can go here, teleport to Lake Temple. Because it mentions a bunch of butterflies and all that. I'm assuming that's the one that has the butterflies. Oh, here we go. Day insect. Boom, boom. Cool, so we're looking for a yucca moth, a tiger beetle, and a monarch caterpillar. Monarch, not monarch. Alright. We teleport back to the farm for now. Is there anything else I want to grab for the road? Not yet, because I need 5 of those. That's what things we're waiting on. Gonna take a little bit of a scenic tour on going to town. See if we can't catch any more animals and all that. Alright, so we got that butterfly. And the store should be open soon. I don't actually want the fly, I'm just doing it because I need to gain experience in catching insects. Because some of the butterflies are real hard to catch. Okay, so what was I after? Oh, right, so we wanted to pop the geode. That's one. Oh, we have a board thing here. You want a carrot? I got you. I happen to have a carrot right back home. Just give me a minute. Actually, I have like multiple spare carrots even. Let's go to the blacksmith, pop the geode, run down there, grab the carrot, give the carrot to the person we want. We'll probably end up getting back to the mine. Because this will more than likely be a trip to the museum. It is a trip to the museum. Excellent. That'll be 40 items to the museum. And I believe 50 is the next quest that I believe that's what we need for the pick starter campaign. Is 50 that they'll start. Did I mention it's hard to catch some of the butterflies? I mean, that one I just launched myself on top of it kind of thing, but you know. Don't worry about it. Oh. Oh, is that the one we had the daytime thing? Yeah. And I got tap? What? Collect sap from a tree cannot be put on fruit trees. Okay. Oh, right. There's literally an item in the game called sap. In my mind, I'm like, but there's no, like, maple trees or anything here. What the heck are we getting? Right, it's just, like, generic sap. There you go. Oh, I take that back. There is maple trees and everything in this game. That's right, we can just toss all in there for right now. I only have one carrot. That's okay. That's literally why I was keeping the carrot. So who the heck wanted this? Dippa. Okay, Dippa. Where are you right now? You are over by... Actually, this will be faster to go this way. You are over by the, temple. I was not expecting this cinematic. Oh, so fun running into you here. Hi, Millie, it's nice to see you. Hey, that's sweet. Likewise, of course. Anyway, I'm trying something out. So, there's this old legend about a goddess who lives in the water on Coral Island. I heard it from my dad. Creek or lake? Water like the ocean? No, not the ocean. I asked him that exact question. It's the lake, I think. Don't tell anybody, but I've been throwing flowers around this lake since... Gosh. I've done a bunch in a few spots, still nothing. I know it's silly, but all the fairy tales are kind of silly, right? Anyways, I thought I'd throw flowers in the next time. I thought you said you had been throwing flowers? Well, I didn't know if it would actually work, and I didn't want to waste flowers, so I tested the idea by throwing some grass. I thought it might work, but it didn't. Don't worry, I started using flowers today. Maybe that's what it takes to summon the goddess. What do you think? I hope I didn't make the goddess mad by giving her grass. And the guy's like, I will smite thee. Oh, followed by another cinematic. Rual Storge, beautiful day at the lake, huh? Oh, sorry. Mom, this is Rual Storge. You two have met, right? Rual Storge is the new farmer at that lot. Yes, we've met. How do you do, dear? Mom and I are doing a little stretching. I have some free time today, so what the heck? I figured I'd bring her here. Let's see, it's good to stretch. That's true. It isn't fun doing it alone. Thankfully, Noah doesn't mind keeping me company. I wish I could stay longer. I have to pick up flour from Sam's. Mom, Frank needs to hire more people. I can't be the only one running around for stuff from the tavern. He's too cheap for his own good sometimes. Done. In that case, maybe you should go do it now. If it's making you anxious, I don't think you should put it off. But you'd be alone here, Mom. No, that's a bad idea. All right then. So I think 30 minutes more, and then we head back home. Yeah, Mom? Rual Storge, join us. Like, I mean, she is an elderly person. Maybe she has some, like, health thing that we don't know about that Noah's just not comfortable leaving her alone. I just think it's like, wait, like, you live just up this way? And, like, that's just like, no, 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 I don't think I should leave you alone. I mean, she could have something going on. There you go, Let's move to a different spot. This spot is Mom and my spot. You can't stretch in this spot. We have to go to the dumpy spot over here where there's all the crabgrass and no one bothered to clean up. It's awful. It's perfect for you. That wasn't even remotely close. Okay, and dip us right over here. I'm on a roll right now. You can find all kinds of things around my house. Oh, like food, I mean. There are wild mushrooms and fresh fruit sometimes. I like the wild mushrooms. They let me taste colors. Yes, complete the errand. I do appreciate that they changed the prompt to be like when you give it to them, it's not like give gift to person. They're like, oh, thank you for finishing my errand. It's like to complete errand. It's like, I see. Excellent. Thank you. Because I've absolutely given stuff to the wrong people before. Thank you. Yay, we got the urgent request for carrot done. All right. Let's cut through all of this. Grabbing what we can along the way. We'll get back over to the mine, doing the mine things. Yeah, with like the bugs, you almost feel like... Oh my god, please. Why don't you count? Okay, I thought I had it in that one. Oh! And technically you can actually use this. It's just what it does. Yeah, I think you have to, like, not... I'm assuming what I need to do is actually, like, walk at them. Oh, that's weird. If I switch to walk... Yeah, so this is, like, jog, and then this is walk. Or I think it's, like, jog and sprint. This is sprint. You can switch to walk. So I think what I need to do is walk at them to not surprise them. But I don't want to walk. It's slower. I want to go fast. It does seem like it automatically kicks me back into running once I've caught them, kind of thing, which, you know, is nice if that is the case. This the way to the cave? I've lost track where we... Yeah, this is the way to the cave. Immediately lost track of it. You're doing pretty good catching things for the moment. Yeah, so that's an area we can't access. There's a couple areas that aren't like fully implemented yet that you can see but you can't reach. And then some of those areas, they are available in the game, but you have to like unlock them in some way or another. Alright, well, we're getting lots of praying mantises. Alright, so is there any things we caught stuff I need or not really? Alright, we'll put that up there. So Pablo has the next upcoming birthday, which is today. We're just going to miss it. Oh, that's interesting. For their birthday, the way they deal with allowing you to give them 3 gifts is it subtracts 1 from the total gifts they have for the day. So it's showing Pablo as having -1 gifts this week. That's pretty funny. Alright. Almost thought I wasn't going to get the coal. I think I just need 1 more of the slime stuff for the goddesses thing. And go here for the bronze. Cool. All right. And that'll be that part. And for those who didn't see when we were checking out Endless Dungeon earlier, it ended up being a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. We basically went until the game was like, you know, hey, thank you for playing the closed beta. We got to, out of the 5 floors, we got to the 3rd floor. Before we did like 2 or 3 runs or something like that. But we got to the 3rd out of 5 floors, and then we died on that floor. The first attempt we did horrifically. I don't think we finished the 1st floor at all. You know, the classic, the game is explaining the mechanics, but you don't know what you should and shouldn't be doing kind of things. So made lots of mistakes, like building turrets before we had any type of economy set up. So while we had decent defenses, like I was completely just starved on resources to the point I couldn't really do a whole lot. Alright, so we're gonna take the vitamin drink. Alright, our geode. And for the record, this is the 3rd time we've been playing through the story in well, I shouldn't say story. This is the 3rd time we've done like a fresh start in Coral Island on stream. It hasn't been each time we've had like a major update. We did a new start. Like I think the first time we actually, I think there was one update we didn't do a restart. But yeah, no, it's gone well. I've enjoyed the game. It just felt like with the most recent update that there was a good chance we could just, like, we take our time with it, where I do like half a stream here and there, like make it like a once or twice, maybe 3 times a week thing, I could probably keep the game going if we went 2 years through. That by the time I got through the second year, like to the winter season, that the winter festivals would be available. And then it'd be a matter of, you know, just having the marriage and the unlock events left, which would be, like, realistically, we would have tapped out all the content available by that point. But, that might be a good, like, stopping point for, the run or whatever. That's what I'm thinking. We'll see how it actually works out. Because it could be something like we get to the fall, or we get through the first year, and interest, like, really wanes or whatever, and then, you know, they gotta deal with what we gotta deal with. But so far, people seem to be enjoying it. Like, people work really hard, but that's not unusual. So many people, they either tune in when they're, like, wrapping up for the day and fall asleep to stream, or there's, like, a lot of people who watch while they work. So I wouldn't be surprised if, like, at any given time, we're, you know, 60, 70, 80% or more, people lurking. Which is A-okay, but wait, I didn't check. Can I even break these? I can. Alright. That's fine. We did get to the next elevator point. We are low on energy, so we'll just head back up. But that does mean next time I can start on floor 10. We did get a decent amount of bronze. Yeah, 28 bronze. I be lurking? Yep, most people are. Lurk away. And we're catching plenty of the insects. There you are. Okay. So I got a bunch of insects for donating and all that. Alright, so let's see. So cricket needs to be donated, you're good. You need to be donated and offered, you're good. We will have enough of those for donating and offering. And that'll end up becoming something we can donate offer. So quick stack, that's enough for this. So these bugs go in the bin. Let's see. Greetings, Rual Storge. Hey, kid. I noticed you got the elevator to the earth shaft now reaches level 10. I'm aware that it was your doing. Since you've shown yourself capable, here's a task. Defeat 30 monsters, then swing by our guild room once the job is complete. Consider this your entrance exam. P.S. The guild is right beside my house. Wait, did her letter say get good? Hang on. Was her letter concluded get good? Instead of, like, sincerely or whatever? I mean, it fits, but also... Come on. Come on. Alright, so sort all that. Alright, and that'll give us enough that we could upgrade our house if we want. Alright. So we got more merit points for doing the tasks. Dippa likes us a little bit more. Confirmed this is the Dark Souls of Stardew Valley. Yep. So we got a little bit from farming. All that foraging got us next to nothing. And all that bug catching got us next to nothing. That's, I mean, part of that's probably because we have, like, no levels in the bug catching, really. I take that back. I think we're level 2. Okay. Now that said, with that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the recording for when I go to post this on YouTube in the future. So for all the people over on YouTube, later. But what we're going to go ahead and do